go somewhere quieter to learn about Liberation Academy. Hey guys, it's Kayla from Schola. Today we're at Aero Academy Liberations in Houston, Texas. Are you guys ready to go check it out? So today I'm with Principal Lewis at Aero Academy, their Liberation campus. I want to thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you. Thank you for visiting.
Of course, we love your campus. And to get us started, can you just tell me a little bit more about the mission here?
Yes. So the Arrow mission, basically all locations, we have the same mission, and that's to produce critical thinkers that can go out into society and be global citizens.
I love that. And I love that, you know, you're a K through 6 school. And I feel like a lot of schools at that age aren't really thinking about really being critical thinkers. But that's such a, important skill for them to have, not just at middle school and high school, but higher education and beyond. So it's really great you're implementing that now.
Yes. We try to extend as much as we can, especially with us being a school of choice. We want to make sure that when they leave us, they are ready for whatever educational adventure their parents choose for them. And so in order to do that, if you can process and be a critical thinker, you can almost do anything.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So you guys have a ton of great programs going on here, but really what would you highlight as 3 things that make this school unique?
Besides the great education that they would get here at Arrow, I think one thing that makes school unique, or any school, is to have something more than the education. So what makes Arrow Liberation unique is that, one, we have a culture that's like second to none. So our teachers love our students love coming every day. We stand and greet each student, and as they come in, they hug, they say good morning. They just love going through and greeting all of their teachers as they go down the hallway. Our hallways are set where it's the lowest grade level to the highest grade levels. So the students love to greet all of their former teachers as they move up to the next or go down the hall. Yeah. So I think it's just the culture that we have here, and it's very family oriented. The staff knows all the parents, and the parents know us, so it works out. The second thing that I think is unique is morning engagement. And every morning we have students lead the pledges, they lead affirmation chants, and a little bit of dancing. And so even on Fridays, we all come together every Friday in the gym, the whole school, all the staff. And if you come in, you will see everyone chanting and dancing and doing all kinds of things. And so I think that's unique that you don't find in every elementary school. Yeah. The third thing that I would say is unique is our fine arts programs. So we have our fine arts teacher, and she's very dramatic. And when we put on, we like to call them productions. Mm-hmm. Well, it's not the normal school program where you get the choir and they sing 3 songs and it's over. Uh-huh. It's a production. And so the students are involved from K through 6 in that production. They have speaking parts, they have costumes, they have setting, we have stage hands, we have everything. So our families really love the fact that they get to see their students on stage. And it's not for one program per year. We've done, so far this year, Hispanic Heritage Month, a full production. We've done our Christmas program or winter program, a full production. And right now they're preparing for the Black History Month programs, a full production. So we make sure that when one thing is over, our students and our fine arts teacher, she moves right to the next. And then even with our PE department, Coach T, she makes sure that everything is going and the students stay fit, and she hosts. We have one of the exciting things I think coming up. We have parents who will come in and do fitness.
Oh my gosh, that must be a blast for the staff.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So we have different ways for the parents to be involved, and that parent involvement is a huge piece to our campus. We have coffee with the principal once a month, so they can come into the cafe. We have a cafe in our school.
Oh, there you go.
They can come in on Mondays and have coffee with me once a month and actually get a chance to talk like you and I are doing right now.
That's incredible. And I do have to say, I got the chance to meet your fine arts teacher and engage in that class. And I think that was the most fun I have had all day. It's just seeing those kinders in that class go through their warm up and just, they were having the time of their lives.
Yes. And you can tell the inflection that she's teaching them all through the warm up, things that they would need for their program or whatever they're performing.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I'm here with my new friends. I've got Isel and Jamel. So can you guys tell me your favorite thing about Liberation?
My favorite thing about Liberation is that everyone gets well along, and then the teachers are really amazing, and we get to do really fun things that in other schools teachers wouldn't allow or wouldn't do.
So awesome. And then what about you? What's your
favorite thing about this school is how the teachers treat us and how they teach us, because the way they teach us is really, really fun. And yeah.
Awesome. And I heard you guys are both really big fans of science. Can you tell me your favorite class or your favorite part of science?
My favorite part of science is when we get to do experiments or a fun project.
And then what about you?
Mine is when we get to do experiments. One time I did a potato where I turned potatoes into electricity.
Oh my gosh, you must be a genius. And then one final question. What do you guys want to be when you guys grow up?
I want to be an actor or a scientist.
Perfect. Well, you already love science, so you're halfway there.
I want to be a doctor or a cook.
And another one of the great options. Well, it was so nice to meet you guys. I bet you guys love it here.
Yep.
So we had so much fun getting to peek our heads into all different classrooms. And speaking of the classrooms, what would you say is the teaching and learning style you implement?
Well, the teaching and learning style that we implement here is to engage the child and the student. And so what we do is each teacher has a portion of their lesson that they may teach, but then they move into rotation. So we have, since the pandemic, of course, we have implemented lots of technology in our classroom. So each student has a computer or Chromebook to use within that classroom. And we also utilize small group instruction. So while a teacher may be with a small group enhancing that lesson, we have students who will be on computer programs working through their reading or math or science or social studies, whatever their class may be. And then we have other students who may be working within the traditional form of learning, pencil, paper, in movement, whatever it may be, depending on the class. So I think one of the great things about coming out of the pandemic is that we've learned to open up the different variety of learning and teaching. And we like to make sure our students are facilitators and that the teachers aren't giving all of the instructions. They learn, they ask questions, they use inquiry-based instruction.
That's great, really letting them lead the discussion and be their leaders of their own learning.
Yes, and I think with the program, the social program that we have, you probably saw in the classrooms the social contracts, and some of the students asked you to sign their social contracts.
Yes, that was so great.
Yes. So the students come up with the things that they want to abide by during the school year. And so they all agree to that. They sign that. And that is what governs their classroom, their social contract. And so we use that in addition to our regular classroom management practices, which in turn creates a great environment for learning.
Oh my gosh, yes. And I love the ones that are leading that is the students. They're saying what they want to be held accountable for.
Yes.
So then how would you describe your campus and the community that you're serving and the culture that you're creating?
Yes, I would say that we have a huge community that works together here. Our campus is located inside of Sugar Grove Church, a wonderful campus here. It's very beautiful. And so we work alongside the staff at the church. They have a preschool on one side of the building and we're on the other side. And we all work together to host events and to do different things to make it better for our students and our parents. We're located in Stafford, Texas, which is just like a small area right outside of Houston. It's close to Highway 59 and West Airport. And so we're not too far from that main area. So it's very easy to find. One of the pluses that I like about our school is that even though we're a small, close-knit community, our campus has about 260 students, We have wonderful Meadows Place Police Department and the mayor. And those people are in our parking lot. They're right across the parking lot. We can walk to the mayor's office, which our students do. We go and greet the mayor, and the mayor gives the students items when they come over. We go and invite the students go personally invite the law enforcement when we honor our law enforcement. And they come and walk our building. They come over to see how we are. So even though we're a smaller campus, I know many times that these days campus safety is a huge issue. Yes. And smaller campuses don't have everything that larger schools or larger school districts have, but we're blessed to have that right across the street. So they come over, they talk to us, they walk the classrooms, they walk the halls. So I think that's a huge plus for us, is that we have that community involvement. Another thing is that our students work within the community. So we do food collections. We do, this upcoming one we have coming is a cereal bowl of, Super Bowl cereal collection.
Yes.
But we have a local food bank here that we give all of our food collections to. So we try to keep it as much in this community as possible, because this is the community that's giving to us, so we give back.
That's incredible. And I love what you mentioned about the safety there, and that, you're really this small campus, but you are community here, and you have that aspect and that interaction with these different organizations that really is enhancing the students' learning as well.
Yes, the students love it. They really do love seeing the others out in their community, and they're so proud when they are able to speak to the mayor of Meadows Place. And the mayor even gave one student a Blue Angels hat when they went over to greet him for a visit. So it's pretty special.
Yeah. So this is Kaylee in Brooklyn, 2 sixth graders here. So tell me a little bit, what is your favorite part about being a sixth grader?
Well, my favorite part about being a sixth grader is how we're always able to go and just help kids, and it's so much fun to just be able to go and see how younger kids are able to look up to you and see how you've come from being so little at the school and then growing up just to be there for so many years and then being able to help other younger kids.
Yeah, you're kind of like a role model then for all the K through 5 students. That's awesome. And then I also hear you guys have this thing called morning engagement. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, okay, so when we do morning engagement, we go in the gym and every grade level comes in a line and go sit down. And then whenever it's time, we, different kids from different grade levels, they do morning engagement. They do the Pledge of Allegiance. They started off saying good morning and stuff. And then whenever we're at the end, when we do our chants, we do multiplication facts, and then we do different types of chants that they made up during the years.
No, that sounds like a ton of fun. And then you guys are both sixth graders. That's super exciting. You'll be able to go into middle school next year. What have you felt like Liberation has done to really prepare you for that transition?
I think really letting us know how it's gonna feel to go into actual middle school, and also the way that we're able to do higher level things than our actual grade level. And I think that's helped prepare us a lot more than just doing our normal grade level stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then what about you? What do you think?
I think that is really amazing because our teachers push us to the limit even though we think we couldn't do anything. And sometimes whenever we're doing any multiplication facts or in science, math, reading, or social studies, they always help us if we need it, and they instruct us how to do it and before we needed help.
That's awesome. It really sounds like even when you don't believe in yourself, your teachers believe in you guys. Well, it was awesome meeting you. You guys are incredible.
Thank you.
So for families who might be interested in enrolling their children here, where can they find more information?
Yes, we do have a website that's arrowacademy.org, and they can go there, click on the locations, choose Liberation, and send a request. They can fill out paperwork online, and our receptionist, registrar, she will call them, and we will set up. I personally talk to the parents who are enrolling, have a conversation with them. They're welcome to come in for a tour. We also have our Mondays where the cafe is open, that they don't have to go to Starbucks. When you're a Liberation student, you don't have to go to Starbucks. On Mondays, Your parents can come have coffee with you, hot tea, kolache, anything here at the cafe. So they're welcome to come join us for that from 7:30 to 8 a.m. every Monday.
Awesome. Well, you might be catching me there on Monday coming up soon.
Yes.
And then you can also learn more information on Schola.com. Thank you again so much for having us
Well,
today.
thank you for visiting. Please feel free to come back anytime.
Of course. And that's a wrap on Arrow Academy Liberation. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys at the next school.